There is a mobile out there. Our mobile, come back very slowly phonetically with your call sign, please.
Slowly phonetically with your call sign, please.
Kilo 2, Lima, Charlie, mobile in Central Virginia.
Roger, Lima, Charlie. What's the name there?
Lima, Charlie. What's the name there?
Good afternoon, Jim. The name here is Linwood, and I'm going to add to your unusual things happening today. This is a mobile unit on a Honda Goldwing motorcycle.
All righty, sir. Well, you're doing a great job. What kind of antenna are you running, sir?
Great job. What kind of antenna are you running, sir?
I've replaced the stock CB antenna with a Wolf River Coil silver bullet, and the radio is an ICOM 706 Mark II.
Roger, 706 Mark II, Roger.
6 Mark II, Roger.
Correct. Not a whole lot of settings that I can change on this. I do have the compression on. It's difficult to change the compression on that. I can take it off if you're having a hard time understanding me.
No, but I would suggest when you get a chance, go ahead and put that on a 3. Well, I say that. If you're running a higher level of compression, I would move it down to a 3. I realize that you're in a noisy situation, so I would not advise, our normal recommendation is a 3. If you're running lower than a 3, I would just keep it where it is. But the main thing is to get your ALC set at mid-scale to 2/3. You go to after you figure out your compression at a 3 or thereabouts, move to the ALC reading, and while you speak rather quickly, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, adjust your ALC by mic level control to where it's running mid-scale to 2/3. Roger?
It's running mid-scale to 2/3, Roger.
Roger, Jim, thank you so much. I am trying to make some adjustments here. It's a little crazy, and I'm just amazed that there's enough metal on the Honda Goldwing to actually be able to talk on 40 meters and make the trip all the way to you from Lynchburg, Virginia.
Yes, sir. Now, yeah, I say that now. Then, when I was using the Milford, PA SDR, so they just kicked me off. So I've got to go back and see if I can get back in there. Hopefully, no. Let's see. Yes, all right. My luck is very good today. I'm back into Milford, and yes, it's amazing. What's the power out of your radio there, Roger?
It's 100 watts there, Jim. Just a straight, well, maybe not quite 100 watts, but that's what it's rated for.
Roger. Well, I'm surprised your battery power can keep up with that, Roger.
Oh, the motorcycle's running. There was no way at all that I'd be able to do it with just a battery.
Roger, hang on, Linwood. This frequency is in use. Has been in use for the last 55 minutes. A very discourteous operator out there that refuses to move off frequency for a net. Very discourteous operator that refuses to move off frequency for a net. This is KC9VKV, the Qso-Vlog net, running 3:30 till 5 every Friday for the last 3 years. And appreciate, a little consideration and not to operate on an active frequency. Very discourteous.
Well, Jim, I'm going to run anyway. Thank you so much for taking my call this afternoon for the service you provide for everybody. And I just thought I would at least contribute to your unusual Friday event. Blue Skies from K2LLC. See you later, Jim. Thanks again.
Roger, Linwood. This is Kilo Charlie 9 Victor, Kilo Victor. This is a net. This is a net operation. I'm a control operator, and I would appreciate it if you would not transmit on an active frequency. This frequency has been on for the last hour. So I really appreciate it if you would have a little consideration for an active network.
POCs were ahead of mine. I go up back up my loop. God, my loop they don't fall everywhere now, so I didn't go to work on my loop. I got it back in the ear.
This is an active frequency. This is an active frequency. Frequency is in use, has been in use for the last hour. This is a network. This is a network. Would appreciate a little consideration for an active network as far as moving off frequency a few clicks.
Frequency, a few clicks.
Mr. Corbett and his 19 family members have basically put a damper on most of the activities in around the club. But the ceiling is raised and courses are being offered again every man tap. Right? In other words, to jump in the lane and make an effort to get that bridge over.
This is an active frequency. This is an active frequency. This is a control net. It's been active for the last hour. Would appreciate it if you would move up or down a few clicks. This is a network. Roger, roger.
A network. Roger, roger.
You would have tried about the sound gets turned up. That's the sound of the one from this area.
Well, maybe this is a little deliberate interference. Could be possibly deliberate interference. In that case, it would be a free speech terrorist. I have a comment from a listener recently. It said, I listened to the show today, Jim, and it's a shame the QRM people are trying to take over your broadcast. It does my heart good to hear you pray for them. You are correct about mental illness. Well, the following is something to which I've given a great deal of thought. As we travel through life, we are exposed to many outside forces, some good, some bad. It is how we react to those forces that make us ultimately who we are. Well, recently and today we've been attacked by dedicated free speech terrorists. We call them QRMers, but they are really terrorists. Terrorists committing treason by trying to take away my right to free speech, the very thing that America was founded on. And these, self-styled communist sympathizers obviously thought they could kill free speech by violating network protocols and not using call signs. Well, we have to put up with what we have. No matter to them, though, they are terrorists. And I've got news for them. Maybe the Federal Communications Commission lacks the time and manpower to police their airways, but you, my friend, my QRMer, ultimately are interfering with my free speech, and Americans hold that freedom in highest regard. So there may be some folks out there fed up with your self-styled free speech censorship ways. You must understand just how serious your actions are. You're part of a terrorist conspiracy to violate my right to free speech, because last week, more QRMers. So you definitely are part of an anti-free speech conspiracy. And your attempt to stop my free speech puts you right up there with some world leaders like Hitler or other would-be dictators. And it's a shame, because there are a lot of people out there that might seek a much simpler answer to your terrorist ways. We've tried to ignore you, we've tried to reason with you, and nothing's worked. But let me assure you, you will be rooted out and you will pay the price for being a treasonous, un-American, anti-free speech terrorist. So there you go, good buddy. This is KC9VKV, Friday afternoon Qso-Vlog net. If you have a radio you want to check out, give me a shout.